Hey everybody, so today what we're going to do is we're going to sous vide some ribeye steaks. My wife picks them up from Costco. Take a look at them, look good. But I'm trying to get a way to flavor it up a little bit. So what I did is I made a little marinade here, whipping it up. I used a little Allegro original, olive oil, garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, basic stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in these bags for the sous vide machine, and I'm gonna let them marinate about 4 or 5 hours before I actually drop it in the sous vide and get that. So stay tuned for the rest of it. All right, as you can see, I've got some nice 14-ounce ribeyes in here. We've got 2 packs. I'm gonna make some for my daughter. We've been letting them marinate about 3.5 hours. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna sous vide these to 129.5 degrees. That's just my sweet spot. We're gonna cook it for about 3 hours. It's kind of like a hot tub. I enjoy a good hot tub, so my dinner should enjoy a good hot tub too. So basically what this does is it's gonna cook the meat to 129.5 and stop. I can leave it sit for 5-6 hours if I wanted to. I come back 129.5 degrees. Then we're gonna take it outside. I've got a sear setting on my grill. Otherwise, just take your grill, get it super hot. We're gonna flash it a couple minutes each side, and then when I cut it open, you're gonna cry, it's so beautiful. So, a couple tricks. I have an ANOVA, and right here, this little dial here, see if you can see the setting on it, it'll turn, so just take that bottom dial, set it to 129.5. This top temperature right here is the current temperature of what the water is, and I just leave enough room in here. Now, a lot of people go out and buy sous vide things to shrink wrap it. That's too much work for me. So what I do is I use baggies, Glad, any brand you want. Put it inside and seal it. Now, a little trick I'll teach you is to get the air out, make sure the back half is sealed, and then open the top up a little bit, and then put it in the water and push it down, and as it goes in, it's gonna let all that air out. And as you can see, we'll tip it up for you, it's floating in the water now. So that's the only thing you really wanna make sure of, is that it's not floating on top, otherwise it won't cook properly. So here we go. Zip 3/4 of it, leave a little spot open. As you push it in the water, just seal it up. And we'll arrange it nice and neat in here for both of these. We've got it there, and then just hit the button and let it go. You don't have to really worry about the timer setting on it. Not that it has one on the app, but that's another thing. Anyways, like I said, I want it to go at least 3 hours. If it goes 5 hours, 6 hours, doesn't matter. Chicken, eggs, pork. I mean, you can take a thick pork chop like that, sous vide it, you hit it on the grill, and it's like eating butter. And everyone knows on keto, it's all about the butter. So we're gonna let this sous vide for a few hours, and then we're gonna pop them out of that bag, and we're gonna throw them on the sear section of the grill, be about 1100 degrees. We're gonna cook them at, and it's gonna seal those juices in, and when we cut it in, it's gonna be a phenomenal dinner. All right, so we've been sous videing. These been in here about 3.5 hours. You can see what it looks like when you pull it out. I like to use a cookie sheet. You're gonna have some liquid inside when you pull them out. Look at that, huh? So what I'll do is I'll pull them out on the cookie sheet. And we've got 4 steaks here that we can just turn off. Get these out here. With that marinade I made, oh, it smells so good. Smell that good garlic. All right. So I'm just gonna pat them off. You get all the fat in there that kind of breaks down. All right, now we're gonna take them outside and we're gonna grill them up, and we'll have some dinner, won't we? So as you can see, we're gonna sear this at 1,000 degrees, 1100 I believe. And you can see the beautiful sous-vide ribeyes. And we're gonna go on with that. So the point of the searing is it's gonna cook it really quick and give it a nice char to it. So as we're doing that, and then we can move them over to grill depending how you want them. Right now I'm gonna do a good medium rare. That's the way I like it. If you like it a little bit more, you can just put a little bit more color on. But what you don't see is that this is actually fully cooked, ready to go. It's just got that kind of white look to it. So by putting the marks on it, it'll give it that nice steak look to it. And then we're gonna let it rest. I have my cutting board here. I like to cut the ribeyes in strips and then put that out. We're gonna do some green beans with it. And then I also made a mushroom, onion, little mixer to go on top of the steak. And we've got some fresh basil in it. You see those nice marks on the steak and that high heat to it to seal it in. You can always follow me on the Keto Initiative, my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm posting recipes every day. I've got long versions of all these on my YouTube channel, and things like the mushrooms that we're going to put on top will be on there. Next week I'm doing a soup series. We'll have about 20 soups on there you can go to, all keto, everything you need. So there you go. You got your steaks, and I'm going to let it rest, and we'll come back and we'll cut them up. So now we let our steak rest a little bit, and what we're going to do is we're going to trim it up a little bit. I like those nice perfect slices, and we'll slice it up. And you can see the way that's cooked, probably a good medium. I told you I was making some steaks for my daughter. She likes a little bit more cooked than I do, so I was being nice to her, but that's it. So hope you enjoy it. Check my YouTube channel out. You'll have the full video on there, and don't forget Soup Week next week. Like I said, keto's all about butter. Thank you.